Hey, what's up, YouTube? My name is Christopher Moore, and today I'm going to start a new series that go over how to set up a GraphQL server using Laravel. I'm going to try to keep these videos as short and focused as possible. I'm not going to dive too much into what GraphQL is or how to transition from a REST API, although I might do that in another series that's a little bit more focused on those subjects. In this tutorial, we'll start with a clean installation of Laravel and go through different examples of how to query and mutate your data using GraphQL with a package I created a while back called Lighthouse. So let's get into it. In this first video, I'm going to go over how to set up a GraphQL server with your Laravel application. And in this particular video series, we're going to use a package called Lighthouse, which is a package I created a few years back that's really caught on with the community as of late. And that being said, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Spana, who's really been pushing the project forward as of late, and to all the contributors. Big thank you out to them. All right, so first things first, we're going to do a composer require UA Lighthouse. All right, next let's publish our Lighthouse files. And Lighthouse itself publishes two. One is the configuration, and the other one is the GraphQL schema. And let's take a look at that schema file actually real quick. So for this first video, I'm not going to get into any kind of detail with scalars. We'll do that in a different video. And since I removed those, I can remove these two fields as well. We're just going to focus on the initial installation and querying our data. So to do that, we're going to need to create our database. So I'll make some adjustments to the .env file. Here, I'm just going to adjust this and set it to SQLite. And then I'm going to create a database. All right. Next, let's go ahead and create a seeder for our users table. Let's make seeder. So, open up that file. All right, and the first thing we're going to do is truncate any data that we might have. We'll create a new Faker instance. All right, use a default user, and name will be John Doe, email johndoe@graphql.com, and password will be actually secret. All right, and let's create 10 additional users. So for each range 1 to 10, user. Great, and we'll have Faker create a name for us, email, and for the password, we'll just set it to some random string. Great, and now that we have that, we need to adjust our database seeder to call our users class, table seeder classes. And we're going to first run PHP artisan migrate to run our migrations that Laravel provides for us by default, and then we'll seed our database. All right, now that we have some data in there, let's go ahead and serve our application. And then for this video series, I'm going to use the GraphQL IDE called GraphQL Playground. And if you're not familiar with it, you can go to Prisma's repository, GraphQL Playground, click on Releases, and the latest one being 1.8.7. All right, I'm going to change the endpoint here to HTTP, localhost 8000, GraphQL. All right, and so with that, we've actually got our GraphQL server up and running. If I take a look at the docs here, I can see that we got our two query fields, users and user, which is defined here. So let's go ahead and hit that. We'll start with users, and I'm going to do a count of 10. We'll get into this a little bit later. This is paginated data, but we'll query for each user's ID, name, and email address. Since we have 11, I'll get all 11 out of here. Turn. All right, there we go. Here's our list of users. And we have our first user has the ID of 1. So I'll switch up this query and just say user ID 1. And we'll just grab their email address. And there we are. All right, and that's it. We successfully got our GraphQL server up and running with Laravel in just a few minutes and started querying data right from our database. So in the next video, we'll get into creating queries from scratch, as well as a quick introduction to some of the helpers that Lighthouse provides built in to help us query our database. So see you guys in the next video.